Hi, I'm Tim. Welcome to our channel, and thanks for logging on. Today we're discussing the Patek Philippe 5110G white gold automatic world time watch. You can see and you can purchase this white gold world timer on our website. Subscribe to our YouTube channel if you enjoy these videos, and please click on the card in the upper right hand corner of the screen at any time during this video to see our full sales listing for this watch, with additional accessories included in the sale, high resolution images for your desktop, and naturally complete pricing details for this discontinued Patek Philippe 5110G in white gold. Now on my wrist, 6 1/3 inches, 16 centimeters in circumference, you can see that this is a traditionally sized Patek world time. Of course, this model built from 2000 to roughly 2006 when it was discontinued for the 5130. The watch has perfect proportions. Many consider this to be the definitive Patek world time watch, and it's easy to see why. At 37 millimeters in diameter, not inclusive of crown or crown guards, its proportions are perfect for a smaller wrist, but it has the gravitas, the stance, and the presence to hold its own against even a tree trunk forearm. Elegance, after all, is objective. Now the watch is nice and slim, 9.8 millimeters thick. Thanks to the micro rotor automatic, it manages to be slim on the wrist, sit low, and with a domed bezel, slides easily underneath any dress cuff. From lug to lug, it's a very viable 46 millimeters, and I say very viable for those who are, like me, slight of forearm. The watch could probably wear well on a wrist as small as 13 to 13.5 centimeters in circumference. One of the features I love about it is, though petite, the massive crown guard case actually has a little more heft than you would think. It's counterintuitive. The watch actually has a good deal of precious metal pull to it. I like that. Now it's paired with a wonderful set of expansive lugs. One of the nicest things aesthetically about the watch is that since it's not oversized, you don't have to, as a Patek designer, pare down the lugs to make it fit human anatomy. At a 37 millimeter size, you can extend those lugs without overflowing the wrist of the average human. You can make the lugs part of the case, along with the bezel, the center case, the lugs, the tripartite recipe for a gorgeous watch. They're beautiful, extended, arcing and flowing, almost fluid, and they give way to a strap in rectangular scale alligator leather, featuring Patek's now de rigueur pull-tab spring bars. You can use your thumb and nothing but your fingernail to remove both straps for closer cleaning of the case, or should you wish to strap swap and change the look of your timepiece. Now it features a white gold single folding Patek Philippe clasp. I will open this up. Olive high polish, as beautiful on the inside as the out. It features a filigree style Patek Philippe Calatrava cross and outstanding tolerances to the point where when you close it, you got a nice, satisfying click and clack. Now, it also provides a little bit of counterweight on the wrist for those who prefer to wear their watches loose. It's not going to pivot as much because it has that weight on the bottom to counterweight the watch head. Of course, handsome and easy to wear, the watch is essentially built around its complication. The world time complication, originally envisioned by Louis Coutier and adopted by Patek Philippe and Vacheron Constantin in the 1930s. By the 1950s, Coutier and Patek had taken the system to the next level with a new mechanism designed to jump the reference city as well as the time at center to keep track as you travel across time zones. So this is how it works. There's a reference ring with 24 cities representing the world's 24 principal time zones. Yes, there are more, but we're going to go with the principal ones for easy scoring. Now here's the thing. You have your reference city set at 12. That's the index. I'm in Philadelphia, so U.S. Eastern, New York is going to be my reference city. Now you can see by looking at the city name and reading the numeral adjacent to the city name, it is a counterclockwise rotating reference ring. You can see the time in all of the world's 24 principal time zones simultaneously. You read the minutes at center, you read the hour off the reference ring. Now, should you jump time zones? So let's say I want to go from New York to London. I use the pusher to bring London to 12 o'clock, and the watch does the math for me. It jumps the appropriate number of time zones with respect to the central hour. It's that easy. On the case back, you can see the automatic caliber 240 HU Universal, 34 jewels. It has a 38 to 48 hour power reserve, automatic winding via 22 karat gold micro rotor, features Patek Philippe's signature Gyromax free sprung balance since the early 1950s, Patek's engineering legacy to the world, free sprung offering better regulation potential such that it can take and hold a precise regulation over time, even in the face of bumps, disruptions, and mini shocks on the wrist Geneva seal. As all of these watches were built between 2000 and 2006, they feature the older Geneva hallmark. The Patek Philippe seal didn't come online until mid-2009. Beautifully executed. You can see the richly textured linear Côte de Genève across the bridges. You can see the same treatment on the winding mass, a tight and evenly spaced perlage engine turning on the base plate, below the rotor and below the balance. And of course, every screw features a polished head, a chamfered slot. All of the jewel sinks are mirrored by hand, as are the edges of each bridge, with a beautiful rounded hand-laid anglage polish. Outstanding aesthetically, outstanding from an engineering standpoint, and in this year, 2017, celebrating its 40th anniversary, the 240 caliber is incomparable. Patek Philippe's upscale automatic caliber, relative to the central rotors, thinner, finer, and in this application, sublime. You can see this 37mm white gold discontinued Patek Philippe 5110G world time and purchase it on our website.